Did he get a piece
Wait
of
a minute. Wait a minute. Go. Go.
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes.
Get him up out Welcome home run in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look at what Pinky got it. They double team it, Trey. Give it to Dre. Give it to DeJounte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Dre. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
T9M says, let's go rise up.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go.
87 says,
Go dogs.
Let's
Go dogs. Go dogs.
Atlanta
Simple.
says,
Now you're gonna make me talk. Now you're gonna make me talk.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Sean's the other half, and we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding ding. We got all our latest videos. All right, shout out to the Lady Dog Gym Dogs. Shout out to the Lady Gym Dogs. They're making it to the championship for gymnastics. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right. But Braves trying to win the series 3-1. Braves already won 2 games. Trying to leave out of Arizona with a series win and not a series tie. Arizona desperately trying to tie the series up and get back to 500. Braves are trying to go to 7-3. Arizona Diamondbacks are trying to go to 5-5. Whose team will prevail? The good guys or the bad guys? A lot of Braves fans coming through those turnstiles too. Look at all them Braves jerseys. Yeah. Mauricio Dubon out of Honduras. Balling. Like I said, man, he keep playing like this, man, Kim ain't gonna have no job. Newport Beach, California. Tony Mansolino is the bench coach. She has. How you doing, she has? Welcome to the stream. Game hasn't started yet. Game has not started yet. But thank you coming in. Welcome to the stream. So Falcons, Dennis, Floyd, Oakley, ATL, and Shaheed all in the building. What's up, man? That sounded for all you guys. Thank you for coming in. Yep. Let's get into it. Curacao, South America, where Andrew Jones was an idol to Ozzie Albies. Also routed from Mississippi. Chipper Jones was his idol. Who is Greenville, South Carolina? Oh, Eli White, Greenville, South Carolina, Upper State. That's a lot of Braves fans, man. Oh, yeah, happy Easter, everyone. Appreciate you guys coming in. That's a lot of Braves fans there at Diamondbacks game. Man, we everywhere, man. Braves country everywhere. Diamondback pitcher ain't good. Word on the street. I hope. Hopefully that word is true. Hopefully that word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead, close that. Get that thing wide open. All right. All right. So matinee game is 1:00 on Sunday. So we play them, and then we hit the road and go to the Dodgers. Yeah, we play the Dodgers. Well, let's try to get this dub today, man. All right, so we got Ronald, Drake, the Rake, Olson, Yastrzemski, Money Mike, Ozzie Albies, Dubon, White, and Mateo. Okay. So Eli White is going to play today. Ronald's going to DH. So Ronald's DHing. Trying to change up the mojo. I get it. Guess they like Eli White in the outfield. That way he get a little burn. While Ronald can just come up there and concentrate on hitting and playing defense. Hopefully that breaks him out of the slump. Come on, Ronald. Let's go. We about to start. What's up, Rhino? How you doing, fam? Appreciate you coming through. You guys, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. I do. You should, too. Links on the front page. What's up, fam? It sounds for you. Let's get it. I'm good, man. No football today? No football today? I can never pronounce this dude's name. He was good 2 years ago. Football a little later? I got you. I got you. Guys, make sure you check out Rise and Rhino if you want all your football needs. Football, scattered, smothered, covered football like Waffle House. Is that better than Golden Corral? Here's the one in the pitch. Swing got a miss by by Ronald Acuna Jr. He was on a little miniature slump at the beginning of the season, batting 161. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball in the dirt. Jermaine Hooks, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That's out of you. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. Missed him. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's get a walk right here. Let's start seeing the ball well, Ronald. You got this. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fat part of the play. Ronald fouled it off. 91-mile-per-hour cutter. 2-2 to count. 4 pitches. Here's the one in the pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. popped that out to right field. That's going to be a lazy fly out. That's out number 1. And Ronald's struggles continue. He also does hockey, guys. He does Avalanche hockey also. Here's the one in the pitch. Rake Baldwin. Drake, the Rake, Baldwin up the bat. Batting .257 on the season. Kind of cooled down a little bit, but still got 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Here's one in the pitch. Ooh, curveball dropped it in a bucket. Good pitch. Batting .257 on the early season. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. All right, 2-2 to count. Come on. 1 out, nobody on. Let's go, Drake. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin got a hold of one. It's going back to the pool. Splash down. Let's go. He just smoked one. Drake Baldwin. Home run. Great strike first in the first inning. Oh, my bad. I forgot the 3D. My bad, peoples. Y'all need to see that in 3D. Let's go. He just smoked that thing. Get it up out of here. Yeah. Drake, the Rake, Baldwin. And the Braves strike first early in the first inning. Let's go. Splash down. Here's one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. Matty O trying to go back-to-back jacks. I don't know about moving the barn from his 9-hole. I would probably keep the barn right there in the 9-hole, man. Give Ronald as many opportunities to have RBI as you can. I think it was a nice setup. It's just Ronald ain't producing right now. But let Ronald turn it around, and that's going to be a deadly combo. Kind of like when Money Mike was back there in his rookie season and getting on base all the time. Sorry, Ronald had so many RBI. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball chopped in the ground, 2-2 the count. All right, and Olson hits it right to the second baseman. He took his time to throw to Olson. That was disrespectful. Olson laughing. Yeah, Olson like, don't let me beat you out. Marte taking his sweet time. Drake already in there putting his catcher gear on. Life of a catcher. Here's one the pitch. Check swing. 1-0 is the count. Right, you scrunchy, aka Yaz up to the plate. They challenged it. They won it. Good challenge. That was a strike. Call a return. Here's one the pitch. Yes, hit it. It don't matter. Base hit. Let's go. It don't matter. Yes, it. Okay. Challenge this. Hit it right through the middle of the defense in the infield. Base hit. Oh, they replaying. Yeah, yes. Yeah, say, okay, you got the strike on me. Watch me get this base hit. Now that challenge was useless. Ball way outside. Money Mike looking at it. Good eye by Money Mike, not swinging at that junk this year. Yeah, way more patient. Love to see it. Here's one the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. Change up on the outside. Couldn't lay off that one. That was ball 2. Lock in, Mike. All right. Here's one the pitch. Money Mike hits that thing to the second baseman. That's going to be out number 3. All right. We're going to the bottom half of the first inning, man. Braves strike first thanks to Drake the Rake Baldwin with a home run to the pool area. Love to see it. Let's go. This is how you want to be, man. You want to have the lead early. Yes, have them in a position of trying to catch up. Now, we only up by 1 run, but better than being even or being down. So, all right. Good sign, too. Hopefully the offense perks up, as we only scored 1 run yesterday and 2 ones prior to, and 1 2-0. So, like to see the offense wake up a little bit if you want to keep it a bean. Appreciate that, Oakley. Everybody doing all right today? Yeah, the damn Murphy jerseys are like shirts, V-top shirts, because they got no buttons in the front. April 10th, Dale Murphy replica jersey giveaway. Pretty awesome by the Braves to do that, I must say. Happy Easter to you, Mike. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds for you. Here's the one to pitch. That ball right at the knees. Good pitch by Perez. Was not called strike. Don't show him up on the first pitch, Martin. We'll need those later, but that was a strike. Here's one to pitch. That ball rocketed out there. Oh, that's a fair ball. Wow, then it bounced up. That's going to be an easy stand-up double for Marte. All right, so we got a run on second base already. The first pitch thrown. Perez pitching. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball hit on the first base side. Foul ball, thank the Matrix. Corbin Carrol at the bat, batting 250. But always a dangerous batter. Mike Geiger said, I see that our MVP hit a bomb. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Means our MVP hit a bomb, I see. Yep. Yes, he did. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get him with the inside curveball, man. He's going to swing at it. All right, 2-2 to count. That ball missed. Come on. Come on, Perez. Don't let go of the rope. All right, that ball dribbling. Yes. And he bunted it right to Matt Olson, who picked it up while stepping on the bag. Carrol almost got there. Whoo-wee. Oh, my goodness. Corbin Carrol almost got there, but Matty O standing on the bag, let the ball roll right to him and scooped it up just before Corbin Carrol stepped on the bag, about a half a step. Man. All right, it's 1 out, runner at third base. Perdomo up. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Good curveball dropping it in the bucket. 1-0-1 to count. All right, 0-2 to count, man. We need this. We need this strikeout so we can get up out of here with any kind of, no damage. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit. Coming, charging. Great catch by Yaz. But it's going to bring in a run. What a catch by Yaz. All right, so it's a sacrifice fly. What a catch by Yaz. Full extension dive. That should be on ESPN right there. That was a Money Mike play right there. Look at Yaz getting the hole. Wow. What a catch by Yaz. Full extension. Caught it. Popped back up. But it was deep enough for them to go home for the sacrifice. Applause in the chat for that, though. That defensive effort. Nolan Ariano up back. Ball inside. Ball one. Strike. Right at the knees. I dare you to challenge it. That ball fouled out. Change up on the outside corner. 83 mile per hour. It kind of hung up there, but it was on the outside corner. So Austin Riley is getting a break today. That ball inside. Dubon playing shortstop. And then Mateo playing third base. That ball lifted up, and Mike Scrimpsey got it. Line drive. He's out. That's the end of the first inning. All right, it's tied up 1-1. Diamondbacks had to work for that one run right there. Diamondbacks had to work for that. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's still on. All right. All right, guys, we're going to the top half of the second inning. Tied up 1-1. Both teams scored one run. Rays scored it the traditional way. The Chicks dig the long ball way. Supplied by Drake Baldwin. And the Diamondbacks manufactured it by sacrifice fly. Got a double, run an advance. And then small ball, sacrifice fly. Screamer hit in the gap. Scrimpsey caught it. But good running discipline by Marte, who tagged up and scored off the sacrifice fly. Here's one to pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Ozzie Albies not challenging it. All right. 0-2 the count. Come on. Ozzie Albies batting .314 on the season. Here's the one to pitch. Ball up here. Ozzie is loving the ABS because they're not calling high strikes on him anymore. Even though he loves to swing at the high strike. Here's the one to pitch. Didn't do it that time. Maybe he's adjusted because these umpires got to be on point with the high strike. Here's the one in the pitch. Ozzie Albies ground one into the dirt. Foul ball. 2-2 to count. A little off balance on that curveball. Got to square it up. Miss Pam in the building. What's up, Miss Pam? How you doing? Welcome back to the scene, guys. Make sure you check out the Lady Birds, and happy Easter to you.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, hello Larry and everyone in the chat, happy Easter.
I can't pronounce that dude's name. I'm not even going to try. Never could. P-H-A-A-D-T. That's his name. Ozzie Albies just struck out. Now, I want 7-3, Mike Geiger. I want 7-3. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Dubon moved up to the 7-hole. What's up, drummer? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. The sound of you. Appreciate you coming. Welcome to the stream. Ball way outside. Good eye. All right. 1-1 is the count. They got the hair horn. Here's one in the pitch. That ball grounded right to the shortstop. He got it. Quickly throws him out. That's 2 outs. Again, I would have kept Dubon in the 9-hole. He was batting great there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't switch him in the lineup just because Ronald was struggling at the top of the lineup. Keep having that guy setting the plate for Ronald. He got to eat eventually. Here's one in the pitch. Strike. All right, 1-1 is the count. Let's go, Eli. Eli batting 111 on the season. Eliminate at bats. Here's one in the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. 3-1 is the count. Come on, Eli. 2 outs. Can we get a 2-out rally here? Here's one in the pitch. Eli White hit that. It's going to bloop in. No. Good catch by the right fielder. Corbin Carrol. Way too fast to let that drop in. All right, so the Braves got 2 hits. Arizona got 1 hit. It's still 1-1. Going to the bottom half of the second inning. All right. The commercial break right now. Tied up 1-1. Ah, man. Braves bats got to come around. Again, I was kind of worried when we scored those 17 runs. Did we use up all our runs for the series? I knew we had a 4-game series. And baseball's like that. Eventually, everything evens out. Right now, we are rated #1 offense in all of Major League Baseball. But in my opinion, that's mainly because we had that 17-run outburst in the first game of the series. So, yeah. Hopefully, I won't need the rally cap today, but I am prepared to switch it up. Here's the one in the pitch, ball inside. Perez back. Bottom half of the second inning. Sinker missed inside. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's one in the pitch. That ball lifted. Austin Riley is underneath it. No. Not Austin Riley. Mateo. Oh, Mateo came all the way from nowhere to get that. Golly. Mateo said, get out the way. That's my ball. Here's one in the pitch. Good pitch, strike. On one account. Carlos Santana, the catcher right now. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. You going to challenge that? Oh, they call a timeout. He grimacing. I don't know. Like it hurt his leg on his plant leg or something. Planted his leg and probably twisted his something. I don't know. It don't look bad, but it like he pushed. Yeah, his plant leg got hurt. Yeah, they looking at him right now. Santana hurt his plant leg. He's batting 0.043. Oh my goodness. He's in for his defense. Even if it's this early. That's like maybe he got one hit this season, something like that. 1 or 2 hits, maybe. Nah, he got 1 hit. All right, let's get this dude out of here. Real. Batting 0.043. Sheesh. Batting 4%. Here's one to pitch. That's crazy. Here's one to pitch. That ball inside, missed it. You cannot walk a guy batting 4%. I mean, law averages say he gonna get another hit, but don't let it be against you. Dang nabbit. Here's one to pitch, and that's a hit right there, but no, it's a blooper. Look at that. Law averages. What did I say? He blooped it in the left field. And he could barely run to first base. They got to take him out. Yep. They got to take that dude out. He could barely run to first base. Yeah, go get him. Y'all got a pitch run on deck. Yeah, he hobbling out. Good hit by him. Hate to see that, man. Applause in the chat for the young man. Applause in the chat for the young man. Hopefully he's okay. He'll be okay later. But yeah, that plant leg. He could barely run on a blooper. Vargas in there, pinch running. All right, one out, run on first base. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball missed. You know what I think is going to happen, man? The strike zone going to get smaller for these umpires who was a little loose with their strike zone, who had an oval type strike zone instead of a rectangle. Strike right at the top of the strike zone. Yep. Strike zone really sits from your belly button down to your knees. It's like a little bit above your waist. Oh, right at your waist. You know? Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. No, he did not. 3-1 to count. All right, Perez. Tighten up, young man. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch. What's up, Taylor? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Happy Easter. Catch coming through. That time for you. Welcome back to the stream. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit right there. This might be a double play. That's one. And that's two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Double play chair in the chat. Let's get it. Double play chair in the chat. Are they challenging it? Let's go. They're not. Ooh, just beat it by a polar bear's toenail. Just beat it by a polar bear's toenail. All right, man. Love to see that. All right, so that's the end of the second inning, guys. Still 1-1 going to the top half of the third inning. And this is the deciding factor if it be a tie in the series or the Braves win 3-1. Yeah. Also, guys, on tomorrow, we may or may not have the Knicks versus Hawks. We got to go out of town. We may or may not be back in time. But we'll see. All right, we're back from commercial break. All right, so Vargas takes over at first base. My bad, he was the first baseman. Oh, yeah, he has some good defensive plays this series. Not Vargas, but the guy who went out, Santana. All right, Mateo at the bat. Here's a winding pitch. That ball fouled off his leg. 0-1 is the count. Jorge Mateo. On one account, here's the one in the pitch. Jorge Mateo popped that up. Will it bloop in? No, it won't. Left fielder got it. That's out number one. Dome open again. Beautiful weekend in Arizona. Oh no, it's closed. My apologies. It's closed. It's in the middle of the day. They like, man, it's too hot. Need the air conditioning. All right, Ronald at the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. Ronald swing at the first pitch. Slowly rolls it to third base. He's out. At least he hustled down the line, though. Good hustle by Ronald, but got thrown out by a full step. And Ronald woes continue. And he got his head down. I need some of that World Baseball Classic swagger. And locked in this back with the Braves. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Drake Baldwin looking at it like, I ain't swinging at that. Try again. None that I know of, ATL enthusiasts. None that I know of about Danzabal Hernandez and AJ Smith-Shawver. Strike. Good pitch. All right. Here's one in the pitch. Jay Baldwin swinging at a changeup. Just made contact. 2-2 the count. That ball way too low. 3-2 the count. Good eye by Drake Baldwin. On deck is Mateo. 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin hits it to first base. He got it. Steps on the bag. Vargas, good defense. Just coming in. And we're going to the bottom half of the third inning. All right, it's 1-1, man. Game moving by real swiftly. Both teams got 2 hits. Both teams only got 1 run. Shoot, man. As the season unwinds for the Braves, the season starts for the Braves, season's unwinding for the Hawks. And the Atlanta Hawks win 2 out of their last 4 games. If they win 2 out of their last 4 games, they secure no less than the 6th seed. So that's all the Hawks have to do. They got to win 2 out of their last 4 games, but you got the Pistons, the Knicks on Monday, then a back-to-back with Cleveland, and then end the season with the Miami Heat. So no easy games on the schedule. Every team you play is fighting for playoff position or play-in position. And if you lose all 4 of those games, you go from the 6th seed to the 10th seed. Oh, no, the 9th seed, excuse me. No, possibly the 10th seed if you lose all those and the teams in front of you win. So, yeah. There's that. So you got to keep winning. Here's the one in the pitch. Right. Good pitch by Perez. Dropped that curveball in there. 76 mile per hour. McCann was taking all the way. Is this Brian McCann's little brother? Here's one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. Another curveball. Dropped that out of the strike zone. He swung right over the top of it. Great pitch sequence right there. Here's one in the pitch. Threw another low. That was a changeup. One swinging at that. That ball chopped into the dirt. Mateo got it. Throws across the diamond. He's out. All right, man. Let's go. That's out number one. Jorge Barbosa. Sa. All right. Barbosa. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Ain't no other B in there. Barbosa. Here's one in the pitch. Strike. Let's go. Arizona Doc Cars. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds for you. Oh, you talking about the Wildcats? Yeah, that wasn't even the game. Michigan was just way too tough for them. Here's one in the pitch. At least you guys made it to the Final Four. Ball a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez not looking bad, but not looking overly dominant. You know what I'm saying? He's like dancing around raindrops, to be honest. But the score is down. That's what you want to see. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. And that's out number 2. I mean, I'm not complaining, man. He's not really letting runners on either. It's only giving up 2 hits, so he's doing well. It just don't look like dominant stuff. That's all. But hey, as long as they get the job done, that's all that matters. Yeah, we need the bots to get going for the Braves. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Taylor. All right, here's one in the pitch. That's right at the knees. Should have challenged that. On his older count. That's all right. That's all right. Marte standing in there. Back at the top of the lineup. Here's one in the pitch. He hit that ball. Great defense by Mateo. Spins around and throws him out. Great defense by Mateo. Applause in the chat for that defense, man. Snagged that thing backhand, spent all pirouette in one motion. Sheesh. All right. Let us see it. All right, that's the end of the 3rd inning. Guys, we're going to the top half of the 4th inning. It ain't been an hour yet. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. Let's get it. Tied up 1-1. And the answer to the question, did we score too many runs? Did we use up all our runs in the first game? Survey says might have. I know we're going to need to score more than 2 runs. We scored 4 runs in the past 3 games right now. We scored 2-0. Our pitch has been magnificent. But we scored 2 runs in the Apple TV game and won that 2-0. Then last night we scored 1 run. And now we scored 1 run today. So we scored 4 runs in a 3-game span. Now this game ain't over yet. I'm just saying. Who has the momentum right now? I don't like drugs. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. The sound of you. Nobody really. Nobody has momentum, man. It's a stalemate right now, 1-1. Here's one in the pitch. That ball outside. Good eye by Matty O. What up, Breezy? What up, fam? Appreciate you coming through. That sounds to you. Let's get it. All right, here's one in the pitch. That ball inside. No, sir. 92 mile per hour, 14 fastball, missed it. I think he used to be up in the 95, 96 range before. Here's the one that pitched. Yeah, that curveball missed. Yeah, I think he was known for his curveball, though. And a whiff rate on his curveball. But since he can't locate that fastball now, he done lost velocity. That's a different pitch now. Here's the one in the pitch. And walked them on 4 pitches. Let's go. All right. Maybe some momentum about to be gained right now. How is the hitting coach going to be in? God, dog, man. How the hitting coach going to be on the hot seat after 6 games? 6 games. Come on, guys. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Yes. Come on, yes. You got to run on first base with no outs. Here's one in the pitch. Yes, hits that thing and hit it to, yeah, he stepped on the bat, threw him out. And Matt Olson, that's a double play. Man, great defensive play by the first baseman. Wow. He get it, step on the bag quick, and then quickly throws out Matty O. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike check swing. He went. You said you'll give about 20 or 30 more games? Okay, that's more reasonable. That's more reasonable. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit right up the middle. Let's go, Money Mike. Yes, sir. Wow, he turned that double play, man. That might have scored somebody. Nah, not Matt Olson wouldn't have scored. Matt Olson wouldn't have scored. Money in the chat, man. Money Mike. Him and his wife about to have a baby in a second. She doing TikTok videos, dancing. She need to sit down. But congratulations to them, man. Happy for them kids. Here's one in the pitch. Let's go, man. 1-1 is the count. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. So they can keep Coloco. Here's the one to pitch. It makes sense, man. They need another bid because that dirty Orlando Magic player, Batiza, Bataze or whatever, however you pronounce his name, hurt Jock Landale. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. 3-1 to count. I don't even know. I don't even know. What's up, 3 Dirty? I'm not familiar with the guy's work. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Check up. What up? That sounded for you. 3-2 to count. Ozzie fouled that off his leg. Woo, that was smart. Oh, fouled it off the outside of his knee. Ow. I want that big center for the Dream, but I don't think the Dream going to be able to draft her. I forget her name. I wish Todrick was in here. Todrick would let me know her name. But I want that center out of UCLA. She's a beast. She's like 6'6", 6'7". Got all the low post moves, and she can shoot threes. All right, Money Mike going. Ozzie Albies popped it up. And that's going to be out number 3. All right, so good job by Money Mike getting the base hit, but no harm, no foul. It's still 1-1. Said Money Mike pulling for Tua. You said the one with a deep voice. I don't know. I ain't never listened to him talk. All I know is that I seen him hoop. An old girl can hoop. Then she got an NIL because she's on the State Farm commercial, I think, or some kind of commercial. When two white dudes cheering, she's like, "I love you," and her mama's sitting behind her, but they don't know that. He's like, "Wow, that's amazing. I love you too." Like, dude, some mama. She talking to her mama, and he's like, "Oh, okay." That's a funny commercial. Thank you, Todrick. Appreciate that, Todrick. Yeah, she a hooper, man. I want her on the Dream. So when BJ retire, she can take over. What up, Todrick? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you. Dyson been hitting his threes lately. Yep. Yep. What's up, Isaac?
Isocrax7 says. Sup Braves country, I saw Drizzy Drake with that solo. Glad to see him still hot.
Oh, that ball outside, sink or miss. Corbin Carrol up the bat. 1-0 to count. He's 0 for 1. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. 1-1's the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Curveball missed at the top of the strike zone. Here's the one in the pitch. Broken bat blooper. You got to be kidding me, man. Broken bat blooper. All right, we got a dangerous runner on the base pads. It's gonna be hard to double this dude up. Dang it. Broken bat blooper. Let's go, man. Perdomo off the bat. Corbin Carrol trying to get a nice little lead. Bunt. Oh, man, what a bunt. Throws to the first base, got the out. Great sacrifice bunt for Perdomo. Now Corbin Carrol is in scoring position. Nice piece of small ball by the Diamondbacks. Something we just don't do. We don't bunt. I don't think it's a Brave philosophy, to be honest. Allen will bunt because that's about his best attribute was bunting. Here's one to pitch that ball inside. Allen was a great sacrifice bunter. Nolan Ariano of the bat, the former All-Star for the Rockies and the Redbirds. Here's one to pitch, ball up by the face. Sheesh. 2-0 to count. All right, we're in the bottom half of the fourth inning, man. Perez been looking good. Only got 47 pitches. In a little trouble right now. Got to dance through these raindrops. Here's the one to pitch. 3-0 to count. Perez trying to find the strike zone right now. Strike. Cutter. Let's go. The Hawks play tomorrow, Breezy. Yeah, she's gonna be top 3. I know. I'm just talking about pipe dream. Here's one to pitch. That ball inside, strike. Let's go. Full count. 3-2 to count. Good way to come back by Perez. I don't really know if we got the assets to move up. I think she would make us a contender, though. Like a real contender. Last year, we lost in the playoffs in the first round. Oh, we thought we had Twin Towers, but we didn't. BG, here's one to pitch. Ball inside, walk. BG, I mean, she just wasn't effective. She was out majority of the season. And when she was in there, she seemed kind of hobbled. She had a couple of really good games, but overall, it was a failed experiment for BG. Let her walk. Thank her for her services. And we move on. All right, man. 2 runners on with 1 out. We need a double play right here by Jose Fernandez right now. JC said the Hawks are ready for the postseason. They are qualified for the postseason, but don't know if they're going to be in the playoff or play-in. They got like an 86% chance of making the playoffs, so that's great. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. Infield pop up. No runners will advance. Love to see it. Mateo catches it. That's out number 2. All right, man, we got to dance through these raindrops. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. I see it. You and Jay get this sounder. Let's go. All right, Perez up to 52 pitches. Vargas up the bat. Vargas batting .556. Oh, my goodness. He should have been playing. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Nice cutter, 88 mile per hour. Good pitch by Perez. Well, we gotta stop these bats first, Taylor, and then we gotta get the bats going. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Good patience by Vargas. 1-1 is the count. All right, we're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. There's 2 runners on, run at second, run at first base, with 2 out. The score is 1-1. A single definitely scores Corbin Carrol. 100% how fast he is. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 2-1 to count. What's up, JL? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Two and two is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit down the line, and that's going to clear the bases. What a hit right there by Vargas, who actually helped them. Unfortunately, when he got injured, Santana got injured, they brought in a better player. It's 3-1. Look like that tag was there. Nope. He's safe. All right. Well, 3-1. And Diamondbacks strike. And Baldwin said, get it down. And he hung it. And he raked that thing right to right field. God dogging. And Drake told him. I think he threw his pitch anyway. Instead of listening to Drake. That's why Drake looked like. We'll never know. We'll never know, but the expression on Drake's face was like, he said, get the ball low. That's why he tapped the ground. Get the ball low, and he hung one right on the outside corner. He took it exactly where it was sitting. Swing at a miss. That's the pitch he was trying to throw, the change up like that, that's diving away from him. Yeah, Oakley, that was definitely was a womp. Here's the one in the pitch, and he hung another one right there. Money Mike going back, caught it. Hanging these change-ups. Yeah. So much for the good pitching. Batters still need to do something, but yep, in a tight game like this, one mistake is all you need. Yesterday, it was Bryce Elder with a throwing error that cost us a game. This time, the pitcher might have cost us Perez, but we'll see. Still a lot of game to go, man. We're going to the top half of the fifth inning, down 3-1. You said Drake don't like it, I don't like it. I feel you. It's a reason why my catcher had that expression on his face. It looked like the pitcher went rogue. Or he just missed his location. Either he went rogue or he missed his location very badly. You can clearly see Drake tapping the ground. Keep the ball down. Nope. Oh, he knew better, huh? I guess not. I guess not. Ain't no game rigged, especially in baseball. Only time you can say that is when pitchers are, when umpires are ultra bad, like Angel Hernandez. But with ABS, that's going to be eliminated with guys being that horrible. All right, 4-seam fastball, strike. Here's a winding pitch. That ball way outside. Cut or miss. All right, that ball hit out there. DeBond, great hit by DeBond, double into the pool area. DeBond continues his hot hitting. Let's go. Good job, pool guy. Pool guy got a ball. DeBond raked that thing. Bounced right over the wall. Great balance by DeBond. Yeah, Kim, you ain't getting your job back, my boy. Unless they made DeBond the pinch hitter. They can make him the designated hitter some nights too. Right now, Ronald Acuna Jr. is a designated hitter. All right, Eli White up the bat. Hits it right up the middle. Advances the runner. Love to see it. Good hustle down the line, but did not beat it out. But good hustle by Eli White, forcing him to go to home plate. I mean, first base. Mateo at the bat. Here's one in the pitch. Jams him up. That's a foul ball. Shouldn't have swung at that. 0-1 to count. Fly ball in the third inning.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, "Let's go."
Here's a winding pitch. Swing and a miss. Another ball he shouldn't have swung at. 0-2 to count. Here's one to pitch and hit him. Ball got away and a run comes in. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we scored. Hey, however, by hook or by crook, let's get it. Oh, no, it didn't hit him. It didn't hit him. It did not hit him. Come on down. Great Johnny on the spot. Let's go. All right, 3-2. Let's go. Come on, Braves. Chops in the chat. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. Ball way outside. Let's go.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, "Let's go."
Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, 2-2 to count. Here's one to pitch. Yeah. He ain't that happy. Yeah, it looked like he's losing control of his pitch too. All right, let's go, man. Get on base. Let Ronald come up and finally break out of that slump. Here's the one to pitch. Yes, sir. Walk it out. Yes, sir. Ronald, let him walk you if you can, Ronald. Let him walk you, Ronald. Don't be a hero. If he gonna walk you, let him walk you. Do not swing at the first pitch. They're going to talk to him to calm him down. Here's the one to pitch. Yes, Ronald. Let's go. Base hit. Let's go, Ronald. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Ronald. Great piece of hitting right there. Nice balance. Saw what he wanted. Yucca. Right back at it. Huh. But to be honest, when he's gotten hits, that's how it's been. Line drives right back up the middle. There we go. All right, Braves got 2 runners on. We just scored 1. It's 3-2. Drake the rake up. Uh-oh. Let's go, Drake. Here's the one to pitch. Ooh, strike on the out. No, challenge that. Drake challenged that. That was nowhere near the strike zone. He is not on right. Oh, man. Come on, Drake. Here's the one to pitch. Drake Baldwin said, I don't care. Base hit is tied up. Let's go. Drake said, this is what I think about your strike zone. Drake the rake Baldwin. Let's go, man. Right on the left-hand side. Squirt on through there. Great piece of hitting by Drake Baldwin. Oppo. Slapped it where it came from. Yeah, I'm a professional hitter, boy. I'm telling y'all guys. It's coming to Freddie, I'm telling you. I know he's hitting under 300 now. He'll be back up there. Not of the caliber of Freddie, because Freddie is one of the best hitters in Braves history, to be honest. For any era. But Drake has the potential. Very balanced hitter, man. All right. They got the reliever up, but they're going to keep old dude still in there. Never could pronounce his name, never going to try. What's his name? Fiat. As far as I'm concerned. All right, man. It's all tied up 3-3. 1 out, 2 runners on. Let's get it. Big, big inning for the Braves. They'll score 2, looking for more. Hey, it's a pool party out there, Matty-O. Here's one to pitch. Woo, he was going for the pool. He was swinging for the pool. Swing and a miss on 1 account. Matty-O batting .306 this season with 2 home runs, 6 RBI with OPS of .986. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. I blame that on Gino Almirano, man. He gave that all energy, that negative energy, man. Dale shouldn't even, Don Staley shouldn't even gave it no mind. Shouldn't even gave it no mind. Here's the one to pitch. He knew what he did. That's all right. UCLA has never won one with his women's before. Even with the great Cheryl Miller. I don't think they ever won. On the women's side. All right, 3-2 to count. All right, 3-2 to count. Come on, Matty-O. Here's the one to pitch. Matty-O fouled that off. Popped it up. That was a good curveball, too. That would have been a strike. Here's the one to pitch. Mateo popped that up, going foul ball, going back to the pole. Nope, foul ball. Foul ball in the dugout. Not dugout, but the bullpen, but foul ball bullpen. Not fair ball bullpen. 3-2 to count. Fred, hey man. Ronald is on second base. A single gonna score him. Here's one to pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3. Matty, oh, mad. Mad at himself. Great pitch. All right, 2 outs, and they about to take him out. He's at 79 pitches. What is the score? Oh my goodness. They getting premium belt. Well, I thought it was like 15 points. I didn't know they was getting belt like this. Golly. They did say UCLA was a #1 team in the nation, though. Overall. Oh, they only got 1 loss this year, man. It is surprising to see South Carolina getting belt like this, though. This is going to be the first time that South Carolina ain't had a dominant big in a while. It's going to be the first time they haven't had a dominant big in a while. They were more perimeter oriented. They went from Asia to Boston to what's the old girl with Chicago? Her name is escaping me right now, but they went from dominant big to dominant big to dominant big to dominant big. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoops. Let's go back. Let's go back to the game. They should be out of commercial break. Yep. Oh, the All-Star game is going to be in Arizona. Okay. Here's a wind the pitch. Yaz up to the plate. All right, it's 2 outs. Runners at second and first base. Mike Yastrzemski, a.k.a. Yaz, is in the game. Trying to get the go-ahead runs. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. Clark is pitching with an E. Diamondback bullpen is ranked number 29th. Got to capitalize on this. Let's go, Mike. Mike batting 259 on the season. Here's a wind the pitch. That ball missed. Was that not a ball? Okay. RMKHO, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds to you. Yep. Welcome back to the stream on YouTube. All right, Money Mike on deck in the on-deck circle. Here's one to pitch. Yes, fouled it off on the first base side. 2-2 to count. Come on, Yes, I need you to hit this down the first base line so we can get 2 runners in. You hit it down the first base line, you're going to get both of these guys in. Drake Baldwin's a fast catcher. You know Ronald fast. Here's one to pitch that ball. Way inside, good eye. 3-2 to count. Here's a winding pitch, swing and a miss. Yes, goes down swinging. But the Braves tied up, scored 2 runs in the top half of the 5th inning. Love to see it. Would have loved to seen us score more, but hey, beggars can't be choosy. At least it's tied up right now. Let's go. I wouldn't say a womp Oakley just because we tied the game up. Oh, and here's the commercial I was talking about. With UCLA, and old dude talking about, I love you. Mama looked like, what? Mama looked like, what? What'd you say to my daughter? Cardoza, that's who it was, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got Asia, Aaliyah Boston, you know what I'm saying? Cardoza. Yeah. I mean, when you go through dominant bigs like that, it's going to be really the first time South Carolina don't have a dominant big in a while. So there was a little moment in between Asia and Aaliyah Boston, but still, I'm just saying, like, they've gone through at least 3 dominant bigs for their championship runs. Yeah, South Carolina is trying a full court trap now. Yeah, this game over with. It's 6 minutes left to the end of the game. Yeah, UCLA throwing a clinic out there. Man, that ball movement, people movement was crazy. Wide open 3. South Carolina throwing up air balls. All right. Pick up an offensive rebound. Put it back up good. But yeah, that's. All right, let's get back to the Braves. All right, let's go, man. All right, man, bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the winding pitch. That ball weakly hit to Mateo. Mateo scoops it up, throws him out by a full 3 steps. Throws out the catcher, McCann. Stephanie Houston back in the building. What's up, Steph? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through on YouTube. Welcome back to the stream. Here's the one in the pitch. Whoa, ball way too high. Looking to bump Barbosa. He had to duck out the way. That ball was coming right directly to his head, to his melon. They said South Carolina was cheating, huh? No, Ariama was talking about bad sportsmanship. But they showed Don Staley shaking everybody's hand pre-game. But I guess she didn't do it. She didn't do it when he wanted her to do it. He was standing there for 10 minutes. So they showed both instances. They showed Don Staley shaking everybody's hand before pregame, before the actual time they normally shake hands, and then they saw Gino Auriemma standing there waiting for the handshake before the game. Here's the one in the pit. So both of them was in the right, you know, in their own point of view. Are you talking about they were fouling and not getting called foul? Man, whatever, man. That happened all the time. Ask the Hawks. Ask the Hawks. Here's one the pitch. Swing got a miss. All right, good pitch. Strike. Let's go. Perez still in there. Yeah, the Hawks be getting fouled all the time. They don't call it. Got to play through it. Prime example is Orlando game and the Boston game that we won at the crib. So we know that about the Hawks. Facts. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Come on, catch it. It's in foul territory. Can he get it? No. And Eli White said, I don't want none of that Cold Stone sign right there. It ain't going to move. I will. Ketel Marte is 1 for 2 with a double in the first inning and scored a run off a sacrifice fly. Here's the one in the pitch, and that ball popped up. Going foul. 0-2 the count. Let's go, Perez. What's up, Gibby?
Sergeant Gibby says,
Welcome back to the stream.
Want a banana split or series win?
I will hope a series win. Here's one in the pitch. Jammed him up. Popped it up. Got to get it. Yes, charging in. Caught it. That's out number 3. Let's go. All right, guys, going to the top half of the 6th inning, tied up 3-3. Glad to see the offense score 3 runs. Wish it would have been 5 runs. We were in prime position to score 5 runs right there. Prime position. Yeah, 3 minutes till UCLA win the national championship. They just got an offensive rebound. Man, this was definitely belt. I know Chelsea Gray like this. Wasn't she a UConn player? So she kind of salty, you know. Bang, UCLA. Golly. Are these the scrubs? Yeah, these are scrubs. Well, not scrubs. These are the bench players. Excuse me. Oh, no, they're not. They're taking them out now. They're not the bench players. Congratulations to the UCLA women. Going to win them the national championship, first in their program history for the women. Snitlax. Snitlax. Snit is gone, man. Snit ain't traveling with them. He may show up at home games, but he ain't traveling with them, I don't think. I wouldn't gather that. All right, Money Mike out the bat. Here's one in the pitch. That ball outside. No, sir. Thank you for not fishing, Money Mike. You were a fisherman last year. Bat speed is up this season. Up by 1.4, almost 2 miles per hour. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike hit that thing. First baseman got it. Man, this first baseman might take. You hate to see Santana get hurt like that, but they might have a gem in this young guy right here. Playing excellent defense, batting .500 in Vargas. Maybe he'll look good in a Braves uniform if he's a nice utility guy everywhere. Everybody will look good in the Braves uniform that plays well, especially Corbin Carrol. I like Yas, but Corbin Carrol. All right, Ozzie Albies up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. Missed it. Again, Ozzie Albies loves the AI overlords. He loves the AI overlords because they had to pitch him to his strike zone correctly. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike right there. I don't know if you guys know, the strike zone is not at the bottom of the letters. It's at your belly button. All right. Here's the one to pitch. Now, Ozzie does lean back, so it kind of changes his strike zone a little bit. But overall, your strike zone is from your knees to about a little bit over your belly button. And that ball chopped in the dirt. First baseman got it, throws it over to Clark. He steps on the bag. That's out number 2. This season, he has been one of our best batters, Gibby. His bat speed is only 69 mile per hour. Oh my goodness. I know one thing, man. Dubon is balling. He's up the bat. Got that toe tap. Stepped out the bag. Like, hey, man. Stepped out of the batter's box like he ain't pitching me no strike. He's been locked in. 1 for 2 for today. One of those count. Here's the one to pitch. Step back again. Disrespectful. Dubon is very disrespectful. Like, this dude ain't going to throw me no strike. All right, lock in. He about to throw you one now. Can you capitalize on it? Here's the one to pitch. No, sir. Challenge that. Braves are not challenging any calls, man. They clearly miss. Clearly miss. Here's the one to pitch. All right. No, you challenged the wrong one, Dubon. You challenged the wrong one. You challenged the wrong one. That's a strike. That's a strike. You challenged the wrong one. You should have challenged the one outside. Nonchalant Juice. What up, fam? Yeah, that was the exact same spot the last two times. He just stood in the box that time, and then the umpire gave it to him. Yep, there go the challenges. Here's the one to pitch, and Dubon weakly hits that to the shortstop, and he's out. Ooh, bad throw. Good catch by the first baseman. We still got one more, though. I think we still got another challenge, though. Thank all you guys coming in, man. My name's Larry. One half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife, Sean, is the other half. We provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. Sprinkling in a little dream, too. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, to get all our latest videos. You can come for the commentary, but stay for the vibe. You feel me?
That's a vibe.
Yes, sir.
On a vibe.
It's on a vibe.
That's a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, man. Turn down your TV, turn up the DIXON Way, please. Turn down your TV and turn up the DIXON Way. You saying Perez lock in? Why is Perez coming back out? This is a bullpen game. Goodness gracious. Walt White squeezing a lemon. Squeezing the proverbial lemon. I see you, Peter Moreland. Peter Moreland got the J's on. The powder blue Jays. I see you, Peter Moreland. Perez is coming back in. He got 71 pitches. But we can't get that call. It wasn't a strike, but we need to get the same calls, Blue. I ain't counting no chickens. We got to win 2-hour games to solidify the 6th seed. Here's the one to pitch. At the very least. If the Hawks win 2 more games or either of those teams lose 2 more games, we are in the 6th seed. We avoid the play-in. Here's a winding pitch. So win and a combination of someone losing, and we in there like swimwear. Yeah. He in the bathroom? Okay. And that ball single out the middle. Umpire got to get out of the way. All right, Corbin Carrol with a base hit. Yeah. Yeah, you better get somebody warming up. Don't squeeze the lemon. Do not do like your predecessors. Weiss, be wise. Be Walt Wise, not Walt Weiss. And here he come. Yeah, he said, I ain't squeezing no more lemons. You up out of here, bro. You did all you could do. Brady's got the best bullpen in all of baseball also. Time to put him to use. Pen already ready. They like, nah, get him up out of here. Deuces. Yep, congratulations to UCLA women's winning the national championship. They just put BTB to South Carolina. Yeah, look at that score, baby. Yeah. They put BTB. This was never a contest. Breezy came in and was like, yeah. Breezy came in, the chat was like, South Carolina getting BTB right now. I'm like, what? I went and checked. I was like, oh, yeah. It was definitely BTB. Definitely. They doing a coordination right now. Congratulations to those ladies and to the University of UCLA. About time they won something. Hey, my lady dog's about to win the gymnastics competition. Let's go, Lady Dogs. And you know who should have been our coach gonna be there, rooting on his daughter. Mike Tomlin. The Braves bullpen ERA is 0.92. Based on percentages 196. Strikeout 8.3. Opposing average 167. Second. All right, so Tyler Kinley getting a lot of work. He got a 0 ERA though in 3 innings. Let's go. In 3 games, excuse me. All right, here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off. Woo, that was a meatball right there, but it was 95 mile per hour meatball. It's definitely a jinx, Gibby. It's definitely one, but they're going to keep doing it. Here's the winding pitch. That ball in the dirt. Glad he avoided and jumped out the way. Don't want to hit nobody. Perdomo didn't want to get hit in the ankle or in the toe area, though. That's a painful, pitch. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Slider. Good eye. Dang it. 2-1 and count. We do not want to give up the leadoff walk. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning, guys. Thank all you guys for coming through. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strikeout. That's a throw out on his head. Oh, he didn't get him. Corbin Carrol with the base steal. It's going to take somebody as fast as Corbin Carrol to beat out Drake Baldwin throw. What a great jump. And he still almost got him. Ah, he missed him. Did he touch him on the head? Nope, missed him. Missed him. All right, here's the winding pitch. That ball way too low. 3-2 to count. All right, come on, Tyler. Come on, Tyler Kinley. Get it right. Here's the winding pitch. That ball hit right there. Advances the runner. And Ozzie Albies got it. Throws him out. All right, that's one out. Infield pop-ups or great infield plays. A deep pop fly would definitely get Corbin Carrol in. A medium field pop-up to center field would get him in because Money Mike is a great defender, but he don't have the strongest arm in the outfield. And that's been noted. Here's one to pitch. Strike on the outside. I'll take it. We got one of them calls for us. Thank you. No, they're not, Gibby. You got to believe. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider. Yes, sir. 0-2 to count. You got to believe. What you gonna do when you come through? Got to believe. What you gonna do? Let's go, man. Come on. Here's one to pitch, and he hung that one. Oh, my goodness, he hung that slider. Fat part of the plate. Got lucky. You are lucky that Nolan Arenado's eyes was looking down and away because he just swung on both of those. He was not looking for a ball right there, center fat of the plate. Oh, my goodness. That was a mistake. Thank goodness he ain't. Whew. Here's a wind to pitch. High fastball. At least he listened. Then swing at it. 1-2 is the count. Listen to your catcher. That costs our former pitcher the lead. Here's a wind to pitch. And that ball hit right there, blooped in. Oh my goodness. If we was at regular depth, that would have been an out. If we had regular depth, that would have been an out. But since we were playing in because it was with one out, that was the reason why he got the hit over the head. Because we had toes in the grass instead of heels in the grass. That's our alignment problem. If we had heels in the grass, that would have been an out. We had toes in the grass. See? Toes in the grass, not an out. If we had heels in the grass, that definitely, all right, this is a double play right here. One, nope. All right, we got the runner, the leadoff runner. All right, so it's 2 outs, and it's 4-3 right now, Diamondbacks. That was our alignment problem right there. I mean, it is what it is. It really wasn't a problem. It's just a good piece of hitting by Nolan. That's it. Good piece of hitting by Nolan. Hit it exactly where they ain't when he needed to. I wouldn't even call that a blooper. That's our alignment base hit. Can't even call that a blooper, man. If we're in our normal alignment with heels in the grass. Now you see how Ozzie is now. You see how guys are standing? If we are aligned like that, that's out. I mean, it's a weak out too. So actually might have been a double up. And Corbin Carrol ran first on contact. Might have been a double up. All right, pickoff moves unsuccessful. Well, that's one earned run. Let's hold him to this, man. 2 outs, run on first base. Here's one to pitch. High fastball, miss. No, slider, excuse me. High slider, miss. Two and 0 to count. Here's a wind to pitch. Looking to bunt. Going, throwing, safe. Let's see if he got this off the pitcher also. I know a lot of people gonna say, man, Drake ain't really got a strong arm. I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, he stole that. He was halfway there before the ball released out of his hand. He was halfway there by the time the ball got to Drake. No way he could throw him out. Here's a winding pitch. That ball, and he walked him. Don't matter. But yeah. Yeah, they definitely jinxed us, Gibby. Definitely jinxed us putting that graphic up. All right, they're coming out to talk to him. I don't think we got nobody warmed up in the bullpen. They were expecting Kenley to do 2 innings. That's what they're expecting. It's 2 outs right now, man. We got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Don't let this come into a huge crooked number inning. Yeah, exactly, Gibby. Don't let this snowball. For real.
Sergeant Gibby says, don't let this snowball.
Please don't let this snowball. We've seen innings like this from Kenley before. He come in, look good for 2 outs, and then womps. Tawa in the up. He's over 2. Let's make the over 3. Here's the wind to pitch. Ball outside. Ball. Raheem Dortch, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. The sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Douglas, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Douglas, don't know yet. Depending on we got to go out of town for family business, so we may or may not be back in time for the Knicks game. Not sure. We'll let you guys know if we do or not. Here's a wind to pitch. And that ball hit to left field, but lazy fly. That's out number 3. All right. Hung a slider, but did not hurt us and gave up another run. End of the 6th inning. We're going to the 7th inning, down by 1 run, 4-3. Back and forth they go. When it stopped, nobody knows. All right, man. 7th inning. It's time to be barbecue and mildew time. All right. Y'all know what time it is. All right, we're going to switch it up today. All right, let's go. All right, we got the Mario one now. This more matches the Braves color scheme. So let's see if this rally cap can work. And we only use rally cap from the 7th inning on when we down. So yeah, Now, Breezy, if this don't work, you'll never see a rally cap again. I promise you. You'll never see a rally cap again. We do unrally caps here. Babe said, what? We do unrally caps here. Just doing this is kind of janky in itself. But we want to try and mix it up for this season. This rally cap don't work. You'll never see a rally cap again. It'll be unrally caps. That's what we do on the DIXON Way. We go against traditional norms. Don Smith up. Oh, hey. Might work. Don Smith is up. Let's go, Dom. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. Good eye by Dom. Dom said, why did y'all give me a break again? Oh, y'all wanted Ronald to pinch hit. I got you. Or not pinch hit, but designate hit. Here's the one in the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Dom locked in, boy. Dom looking like, oh, y'all ain't gonna throw me no strike. You can walk me. Walk this way. I told this way. Here's one in the pitch. Dom, broken bat. Dang it, man. Pop up, broken bat. I think he crushes that. He shattered his bat. Golly. Shattered his bat. That's why he lost all the power right there. Sawed him off. Dang it. We got 3 innings for the Mario rally cap to work. Jorge Mateo coming up. He walked in the 5th inning, scored a run. Here's the one in the pitch. All right, challenge. That looked like it was a strike. Got it. Oh, no, ball. Yes, missed it. Yes. 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 You missed it. It looked good to me, though. I ain't going to lie. Challenge confirmed. All right. That was a ball. I don't think that was strike, but whatever. All right, 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. And pop up bunt. Foul ball. Can't try it no more. You foul off with a bunt again, you're out. Is the Diamondback mascot a snake with arms? How does that work? How do you be a snake with arms? All right, and that ball is hit out until what's that, right field? No, left field. Stand up double. Let's go, Mateo. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. It's a cat. It's a desert cat. Mateo ripped that thing in the right field. Yeah, it is a bobcat. Look like a bobcat. All right, let's go, man. We got to run on second base with 1 out. Ronald is up. He's 1 for 3. Let's go, Ronald. Here's the one in the pitch. And Mateo trying to steal it, and he stole it. Let's go. Let's go, Mateo. We got a man 90 feet away from the plate. Let's go. Fly ball ties it up. Let's go, Ronald. Oh, he stole that. Easy. Easy steal. Light work. He was halfway before the ball came out of his hand. Light work. Here's one in the pitch. Ronald hits at the third base line. God dog it. That is exactly where he could not hit it. All right, and the feed just broke. It was a foul ball. I can't tell because the feed is frozen. The feed is frozen. Is it doing that for you guys or is it just me? It was an error. Oh, the third baseman dropped it. Okay, so Ronald made it on base. Okay. It just came back. I see Ronald on third base now. We got runners at the corners, 1 out. Yes. Come on, Braves. Drake the rake up. And now the feed breaking up again. Come on, man. Come on, rake. Here we go. It's back. Why are they showing blooper? Get me back to the game. What are y'all doing showing me a landmark commercial? Stop it. What are y'all doing on Braves Vision? Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. All right, man. Come on, come on. Look like Ronald Acuna Jr. stole second. I came. What's going on, man? Braves Vision tripping. No, they're still saying he on first base. Here's one in the pitch. Drake the rake. Oh, man, it might be a double play. No. It's not. Score. Let's go. Drake the rake with a sacrifice hit. Let's go. Drake the rake. MVPs for Drake the rake. MVP for Drake the rake. Let's go. Drake the rake. Mateo fast, bro. He was going on contact. Wow. Drake, he was going on contact. Mateo fast, bro. MVP's in the chat for Drake the rake. All right, Gibby. Excuse me. All right, Breezy. It worked. Ronald almost got thrown out. Wake up, Ronald. I don't even know why you off the base on second base. That's how you hurt your knee. Trying to turn back around and get back, getting picked off. If anybody's going to be aware at second base, it should be you. These guys been balking the entire game. I agree, ATL enthusiasts, but they're not calling it. And they don't have ABS for balks. I wish they would, but they don't. It's 4-4. All right, we're in the top half of the 7th inning. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Braves need to put up another run, take the lead. All right, here we go with Braves Vision freezing again. All right, it's back. And yes, hit that down the third base line, foul ball. Ronald Acuna Jr. is on third base, got to go back. Because it was a foul ball. Both runners got to go back. What's up, David? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sound for you. Let's get it. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled out by Yas. Let's go. DJ Shire, what's up, fam? He said, yeah, it's so annoying. So the feed is messing up on y'all side, too? Okay. I was just wondering if it was us. If it was our feed. It's 4-4 right now. 2 outs, 0-2 to count. Yas fouling out, trying to get us another run. Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald. Pay attention, my boy. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Yes, just strikes himself out. Dude ain't throw a strike. Just struck himself out. Womp, womp. All right, man. Oh, and it froze with him spitting. That's nasty. That was nasty. All right, man. So the Mario rally cap worked. So we had the Mario and the Luigi. The Luigi gave us a grand slam. Okay. Luigi one gave us a grand slam walk off. Mario just tied us up. And I ain't wearing no damn tiara for Princess, so y'all can forget that. Y'all can forget that one. Drake Baldwin 2 for 4 for today. Love to see it. Rake Baldwin. Let's take the D off. Rake Baldwin. Like he was born to have that name and play baseball, right? Rake Baldwin. Yeah, we just need to get that trend going, guys. Have them calling him Rake. All right. I need people going to the Braves game with rake signs. They're not going to let you bring in metal rakes into the game. But I really need y'all out there. If you hear my voice and you're going to go to a Braves game, I need y'all to be putting up Drake the Rake. Or just Rake Baldwin. All right, Dylan Lee coming in. Let's go, Dylan Lee. Got a 0 ERA. Let's go. 4 strikeouts, no walks. Left-handers are hitting 500 against him. Right-handers are hitting 0.091 against him. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's a right-hander. Slider. Nice pitch. McCann. James McCann up. Is this Brian McCann, little brother? Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. I put my regular hat back on because we got the rally. Here's the one to the pitch. That ball popped up. Foul ball. 0-2 the count. Dylan Lee ahead of the count. All right. Quiet, please. Here's one to pitch. He left one fat part of the plate, and that's a home run. Oh, no, it's not. It's a pop-up. Why he hung that? Dylan Lee, stop hanging them sliders right there, man. Bro. Hanging that thing in the fat part of the plate. He just missed that one. He know it, too. Don't throw that no more, Dylan Lee. Sometimes you just got to be lucky as a pitcher. He know it. Look at, he took his hand out of his glove. He knew he was lucky. He turned around like that was like that thing was gone. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way outside. Yeah, he knew not to throw it back in there in the fat part of the plate. Jorge Barrosa. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. 2-0 to count. David Thomas, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Let's get it. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Slider throwing 3 straight sliders. You ain't lying, Gibby. He threw that thing fat part of the plate. He just missed that one. Just got underneath that one. Here's the one to pitch. And he didn't miss that one. That thing right to the left field. That's going to be a stand-up double. Stop putting these pitches dead center, man. Dylan Lee. What's up, Guru? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. That sounds for you. Oh, Guru's a Philly fan. Hey, man, if you want some Philly action, man, make sure you tune in to play-by-play with JJ. Great commentary. You know what I'm saying? Got announcer voice. Go check him out, man. Play-by-play with JJ. Look on the front page of our YouTube, and we got a section there for content creators. So yeah, he does all Philadelphia stuff. Go check him out. And welcome to the stream. Here's the wind the pitch. You said we can agree to disagree. Agree to disagree about what? Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the one the pitch. Strike 2. Good pitch. Oh man, I didn't see him take him out to the ball game either. My bad. My bad. I didn't see him take me out to the ball game. Yeah, I saw that. I saw them using, they did this, like a snake biting, and then they said chop, chop. Is that a diss right at Atlanta? See, now I'm going to have to watch them after they play Atlanta and see if they are trying to diss Atlanta. T. Terry, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Oh, you were talking to Jose. And that's a pop-up right there. Runner should advance. I don't know. Eli White. Oh, good gun by Eli White. Okay. This is a Braves stream. Of course he's going to say go Braves. Of course he's going to say go Braves. All right, Corbin Carrol coming up. Uh-oh. T. Terry said Drake is the Braves' only offense. That is true right now. Well, Dubon has been batting well also. We just can't get Ronald to bring him around most of the time. Here's the winding pitch. That ball outside. Ball 1. Dylan Lee sweating. Got to dance through these raindrops. It's 4-4. Runner at second base. Corbin Carrol, their best hitter, is up the bat. Jose, what up, Jose? And that ball rocketed down the right field. Womp, womp. And they take the lead. Corbin Carrol does what Corbin Carrol does. He's going for a triple. And he's there, standing up. That dude's lightning fast. That's what Corbin Carrol does, man. That's what he do, man. He's clutch. JC, actually, it's a 4-game series. So if they win, it'll be a split. If we win the series. So the only thing we can do is just end up split or we win the series. But yo, technically we ain't won the series yet. You mean the graphic jinx? Yeah, that graphic jinx was real. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball popped up. And Matt Olson got it. That's out number 3. All right, where the Arizona Diamondbacks score in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Dylan Lee. So back-to-back bullpen blunders, giving out 1 run each. All right, well, y'all know what time it is. Back to the rally cap. I don't know, Breezy. They trying to. Here we go. All right. Back to the rally caps we go. Let's go. Let's rally. How do you see the Hawks face the Knicks tomorrow? Hawks should win. How else am I going to answer that, Jose? You know I'm going to say Hawks going to win. But now,
Joe Stardicow says, how do
the
you
main
see
thing
Hawks
is
to face
making sure
Knicks
that
tomorrow?
Big Cat don't go off. That's the main thing. Make sure Big Cat don't go off and keep Brunson under 30. You keep Brunson under 30 and you don't let Big Cat go off, you win by 10. If you let Brunson and Big Cat go off, you might lose the game. I mean, there is a world that you can let Big Cat and Brunson go off and still win the game, but you got to be attached to everyone else and just live with those points. And don't give up wide open shots to OG Anunoby or Bridges or Josh Hart. The others, basically. No, T. Terry. You don't have your best hitter. Really and truthfully, you might want to have Drake at the 3-hole or the 4-hole, how well he's hitting. But because basically he is our lead up until Ronald start hitting, because he's the one normally getting on base first. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. Money Mike looking at it, shook his head, but did not disagree with it. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off quickly in the hole, 0-2 the count. Back to the banana split brace. Now we can come back right here, man. Here's the one to pitch. That ball, golf right there to second base. That's out number 1. Weak hit right there. Ozzie Albies coming up. He got an 0 for right now. Let's break out that schneid. Go 1 for 4. He's 0 for 3 right now. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider hung one. Couldn't even see it. That man gonna put on the bunny ears and mess up his hair. Yeah, he did. Here's one to pitch. Check swing. He swung at that. That's strike number 2. Here's one to pitch. And Ozzie Albies golfs one in the right field. You're talking about not supposed to getting the hit, but got one. That's the clear case of not supposed to getting the hit, but he got one. He hit a very bad ball into right field. Now, that's a blooper. When you hit that just over the outreach hands of the second baseman, that's the definition of a blooper right there. And they had heels in the grass, too, not toes in the grass. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside just missed, but they called a strike. Dubon been locked in. Surprised he been 355 on the season. Let's go, Dubon. David Sherman said he want to see me at the D-Bat suite with the pool and the hot tub. Man, I heard that was like a $15,000 for a game thing. You got like companies and stuff like that rent that out. Man, I wouldn't want $15,000 just to spend one day at a game in a hot tub suite. Heck no. I would use that to like have a get together for Braves fans, for the DIXON WAY fans, or something like that. You know, I wouldn't do that just for personal gain. You know what I'm saying? If somebody ever donated something like that, we'll definitely do something for the people. Swing at a miss, and that strikeout, the Bond striking at something by his neck. Golly, 2 outs, 1 run on. Yeah, that's just how I look at it. Yeah, we raise the funds like that, we would definitely have like a get together. I don't know if he'll be at the game or not, or we just rent out a hotel ballroom or something and then watch the game together. Get food and stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be fully catered and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that would be a better use of, you know what I'm saying, raise funds. What you think? What you think, David? Would that be a cool idea? Also, Riley batting 188 on the season, 2 RBIs, OPS of 497. Sheesh. Stone Cold and right now, Stone Cold and Ronald Acuna Jr. are failing this offense. Okay, I'm glad you approve. Ray's vision been kind of janky today, signal wise. Good coverage, but the signal been going in and out. Maybe it's on Spectrum and not Braves Vision. And I think that was a ball. Yeah, it was. I didn't see the ball travel. I just saw the catcher reaching outside the plate to catch it. Come on, Austin Riley, let's go. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. All right, 1-1 is the count. You would love Don Smith in this spot. Yeah. Would the Braves have the cojones to move Austin Riley and Ronald Acuna Jr. down in the lineup? I don't think so. Not your 2 highest paid players, position players, and that's out number 3. I think Austin Riley 100% needs to cut that mullet off. He needs to cut that mullet off. That party in the back and business in the front is not working right now. That's if you're a superstitious baseball fan, player. Don't look like the rally cap. We still got another inning for this rally cap. But we're going to the bottom half of the 8th inning, man. Braves down 5-4. DJ Shire said, yeah, bad luck mullet. I would not be surprised if Austin Riley continues to be on this slump, that when we get back home to his regular barber, that he be clean shaven and no mullet. That's good news, Gibby. The bottom of the lineup is the one been producing this season. That's actually good news. Oh, they're showing that catch by Yaz. Yeah, that was a great catch in the first inning. Even though they got the run on the sacrifice fly, great catch by Yaz though. All right, both teams have 8 hits, but the Diamondbacks got 5 runs. The Braves got 4 runs. Why is Robert Suarez coming up? Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 97-mile-per-hour heater blew it right past Nolan. 0-2 in one-run games. Lumen, that's where they're going to struggle last year. You can't win one-run games. You usually don't make the playoffs. Whew. We'll fix that, Gibby. We'll fix that. We had 1-7 with running and scoring position in the last 3 games. Yeah, we have. Strike. All right, 1-2 is the count. You already out. You already out challenges. Nah, you can't challenge that. You're already out of challenges. And you're wasting time. They should call a delay of game on you. You're out of challenges. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. Got him. Get up out of here. That's your challenge right there. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Yeah, that's why I was worried about the Braves, you know, with all those runs they scored in the first game, 17 runs. I was like, I don't know, man. We might have scored too many runs in this game. We need to save that for the rest of the series and the rest of the road trip. We done scored enough for the road trip in one game. Now we scored 4 runs in this game, so that's a pick me up. But yeah, we stranded a lot of runners. All right, 0-1 to count. Here's the one in the pitch, swing and a miss. 99-mile-per-hour by Suarez. You know he got the gasoline. We know it. We know he got the gas. Look at that, man. He looks so cool, calm, and collected. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. And as soon as I said that, he threw a 99-mile-per-hour over the man's head. ATR Enthusiast, personally, I think there's a snafu right now. Strike 3, get him up out of there. 100-mile-per-hour, 4-seam fastball. He didn't even see it. He just walked away. I think those are snafus with production, personally. You normally don't show the strike zone and then don't show it. I think that's a production issue. Something going on that's, kind of messed up, in my opinion. I don't know for sure, but yeah. Swing at a miss, 91-mile-per-hour changeup. Had him diving at that, man. Because he loading up, Vargas loading up for that home run, that fastball. Vargas hitting 600. A triple, a walk, and 2 RBIs today. All came in. I wish the other dude would have stayed in. That dude was batting under 100. Batting like 090 something. Put this dude in. He'd been a battery for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Yeah, some innings they show it and other innings they don't. Yeah, I think that's a problem in the booth or something. Something going on with the system. They're not trying to do that intentionally. They're basically like something going on. It's kind of like when the sounders don't work sometimes on here. Sometimes technology gonna technology, or lack thereof, basically. All right, 2-2 to count. Swing at a miss. Also, Riley was benched. He was benched, but he just came in and pinch hit. Mateo been playing shortstop, and Dubon been playing third base today. Strike 3. Let's go, man. All right, man. Go sit down. All right. Here we go, guys. Top half of the 9th inning is barbecue and mildew time. It's barbecue or mildew time. Let's go. Gator Fanatic say, I know I'm new here. I have to believe that there are times when you can score too many runs in a game. Yeah. I kind of believe in that too, Gator. I know it's superstitious. KP Scully, how you doing? Welcome to the stream on Twitch. I see you. So I'm going to give a sound to both of you guys. Thank you for the comment on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you guys for coming in. Said Vegas messed it up for everyone. JC says time for some magic. I hope so. Good job. What'd that say? What'd it say? Rise up. Atlanta Falcons? Yes, good job. All right, man. Lasagna up, as Gibby call him, lasagna. All right, here's the one to pitch that ball way outside. Mateo at the bat. Let's go, Mateo. Get on base. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch. Right on the outside sinker. 97 mile per hour. Here's the one to pitch. Mateo hit that thing to left field. Let's go. Let's start it. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right. The power of the Mario Rally Cap. Let's get it. Let's go. Pickoff move. Unsuccessful. Do not get caught sleeping. But Jorge did steal base in the last attempt, so they're definitely aware of his speed. Strike. Ronald Acuna Jr. looking at it. 0-1 to count. All right, here's a wind the pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. hit it in the same spot. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Braid. Shout in the chat. And guess who's coming up? Drake, the MVP rake. Great hit by Ronald. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right, 2 runners on with no outs. Let's go. We can win this. Let's go, Drizzy. 4 for 2. Let's make that 3 for 5 with a 3-run shot to the pool. Yeah. Let's go, man. Chris, how you doing? You said the Raptors lost? Okay, break. Hawks have to only have win 1 game now. Let's go. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was going for the fences. Change up on the outside. He was off balance on that. He was swinging for the fences. Yeah. Great pitch by Lasagna. Another balk. Nah, that wasn't a balk. He never offered. All right, ball way outside. Drake was like, nah, you ain't fooling me on that again. Change up again. Drake said, nope. Drizzy. Let's go, Drake. Drake, the rake. Rake Baldwin. Let's go, Rake Baldwin. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Ball. Yeah, you ain't got no challenge. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yes. You ain't got no challenge. Yes. 2-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung at the changeup again. That was out of strike zone also. Drake said, hold up. Let me breathe. Let me step out of the batter's box. Lasagna trying to get our best hitter out this season. Really, that's been DeBon, actually. All right, here's the one to pitch. And he hit it right up the middle. Let's go. That's going to score 1, possibly 2. Come on down. Let's go. Drake, the Mickey Ficky. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Drake the Rake. Drake the Rake. Stop playing with Rake Baldwin. Rake Baldwin. Stop playing with him. Ronald, why didn't you go to second? I mean, third. Why didn't Ronald go to third base? Come on, Ronald, wake up. Ronald, wake up. I'm keeping the hat on, man. I know that we already tied it up, so technically it's not a rally, but I'm keeping it on. Ronald, why didn't you go to third base, Ronald? Yay, say yay. Yes. Braves winning. Well, not winning yet. It's tied up 5-5. All right, Matty O up. Let's go, Matty O. Here's the one to pitch. That ball strike dropped. What's up, Kool-Aid? What up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. This sounded for you. Here's the one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. Good eye. 1-1 is the count. Yeah, it's no outs. Got 2 runners on, no outs. Top half of the 9th inning. Here's the one to pitch. Matt Olson swings, pops it up. 98 mile per hour by lasagna. Time to eat. Time to eat some lasagna. Let's go. Come on, Braves. It's time to eat. Yeah. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Golly. That's strike 3. Matty O swinging at something that was damn near by his ankles. I don't know. It might have been close to a strike. It might have been. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. I get to him. That's a good pitch. On the replay, that definitely was close to the knees. Kool-Aid, you better not jinx it, Kool-Aid. Now, welcome back to the stream, fam. I'm just messing with you. All right, here's the one to pitch. Yes. All right, it's 1 out right now. 2 runners on. We got to get this run across, guys. We cannot be stranding these runners on death row. As Drake has been the entire offense, the entire season. Sprinkling in with a little Ozzie. Throw it back, and Ronald gets back. Let's go, man. Way to be alert, Ronald. Let's go. All right, here's a one in the pitch. Ball inside. Way to get out the way by Yaz. 1 and 4 today. Let's make that 2 for 5, please. Yeah, he need a hit like his grandpa used to. That's right. That's right. Monkey Business, what up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Yes, hit that thing down the first base line. Foul ball. How many caps do I have? What do you mean, Mario variety? Only 2. No, really 3, but that other one's so janky, we don't wear that one. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside, good eye. 98-mile-per-hour sinker. Love to see it. 3-1 to count. Load the bases, please. Good eye by Yaz. Money Mike on deck. Oh, the first Mario movie? My son likes it. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 3-2 to count. I like the first movie. We ain't seen the second one yet. Timeout by Yaz. Lasagna getting ready. What is it? Losiga? That's how you pronounce his name? The new movie was good? You lucky. I ain't seen it yet. Here's the one in the pitch. Yes, reach down, touch it, fouled it off, change up. 90-mile-per-hour change up. This dude can get up to 100-mile-per-hour. His change up 90. His change up is Bryce Elder fastball sometimes. That's crazy. 3-2 to count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Here's the one in the pitch. Yes. Popped it up. Yes, that should advance the runner. Come on, Ronald. That should advance the runner. Go, Ronald. Ronald running. Play, yes. 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 There you go, Ronald. Kool-Aid said the rally cat working. Yes. We done switched from Luigi to Mario. Luigi one got us the Grand Slam. And Ronald got on green like Luigi. Does Money Mike got on green like Luigi today? Yes, he does. Him and Ronald matching. Light green, though. Not dark green like Luigi's. Or darker than that. Oh, that's a strike right down the middle. 91-mile-per-hour changeup. Strike 1. Yeah, I see the Braves fans. Let's go. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball low. Good eye by Money Mike. Come on. 1-1 is a count. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Money Mike, we need ya. We need a base hit right here, Money Mike. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. He said down. He threw it up. Money Mike just missed it. That was a mistake. You always want to keep the ball down against Money Mike. Come on, Money Mike. Here's the one in the pitch. He reached out, touched it, grabbed, throw. Nah, he can't beat it out. Dang it. Could not beat it out. Dang it. But it's all tied up thanks to Drake the Rake. We're going to the bottom half of the 9th inning, tied up 5-5. Another opportunity. We had less than 2 outs and could not get the runners across the plate. Sheesh. That's all right. At least we tied it up. So it's 5-5 going to the bottom half of the ninth inning. Yes. Thank all you guys coming in, man. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife, Sean's the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary, all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, and my wife, Gators. Now, we left 2 on. We left 2 on base, Breezy. We had 2 on base. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary, the content. We had Ronald and Drake on. Ronald and Drake was on base. I remember Drake got the base hit to tie the game up. He just never moved past first base. That's all. All right, guys. Iggy about to come in right now, try to shut him down. I don't know if they're going to bring Suarez back in. No, it's still Suarez. Okay. At least that's what it's saying up here. No, it's not. It's Iggy. That's what I thought. They just ain't changed it up here. It's definitely Iggy. Let's go, Iggy. That's definitely true, Isaac. That's definitely true. You know what I think happened? I think he didn't want to get in a situation that he was running and try to stop
Ronald would have
when he was running full speed
already and scored on that sac fly.
I really think it was a conscious thing about his injury. He didn't want to get caught full speed. Because remember, he was running full speed and then try to stop and turn back around when he saw that the guy was going to be able to throw him out at third base. So he didn't want to get back into that situation. It wasn't lazy, more so a fear factor. That's what that was. That was a fear factor, in my opinion. All right, 1-1 is the count right now for Iggy. You said Ronald sucks. Nah, Ronald doesn't suck at all, man. At all. He's going through a little funk right now, but he definitely don't suck. When healthy, he's always a top 5 player in Major League Baseball. That's popped up. Iggy got it. Anybody gonna catch it though? Money Mike got it. That's out number 1. All right. Appreciate you, Breezy. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes,
Joe
sir.
Stardicow says, "Come on, Iglesias, we want extra innings."
We definitely want extra innings.
Breezy 1500 says, "I'm listening to the game the old-fashioned way, the DIXON Way stream vision."
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Here's a 1 in the pitch. Strike. On 1 to count. Here's a 1 in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's a 1 in the pitch. And that ball popped up. Oh my goodness. Man, I'm glad he hit that foul, because if it was fair, it was game over. Walk off. Sheesh. Come on, Iggy. 0-2 to count. Don't give up no home run on an 0-2 count. Goodness gracious. No, I shouldn't have this on anymore. Actually, I shouldn't have that on anymore. I just thought about it. Ain't no such thing as a rally right now. It's all tied up. The Mario one did his job twice, so the Mario one will be back regardless. Swing at a miss. Go sit down. Let's go, Iggy. One chair in the chat for Iggy. Guys, if you're new to the channel, we mark our strikeouts by chairs, not by Ks. So put one chair in the chat. That's why I play that sound or go sit down. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Don't hang them fastballs. All right. 95-mile-per-hour though on the outside. Good pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. Ooh, that's fastball high and outside. Just missed. 1-1's the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball down in the dirt. All right, Iggy, I need you to get this guy out. Or we're definitely gonna have to face the top half in the 10th inning. All right, that's it right there. Yep. Ozzie Albies got it. Throws over to Matt Olson. Free baseball. Let's go. 10s in the chat. 10s in the chat, please. Let's get it. 10s in the chat. Let's go. Get them 10s in the chat.
Sergeant Gibby says, they got top half of their lineup in extras. We got the middle. Sergeant Gibby says, 10. Atlanthusiast says, 10. Oakley Farmer 3887 says, 10. Isocrax 7 says, 10. Gator Fanatic says, 10. Joe Stardicow says, 10. Oishir ATL says, 10.
All right, guys. So we got free baseball. We got free baseball. All right, man. So, hey, Larry, go in there with Mama. And close the door, please. Go in there with Mama. Hey, we got a new follower. Emito. Appreciate that follow on Twitch. Welcome to the DIXON WAY family. Get on that train, shout out aboard. Sup, train? Beach Bums, how you doing? Appreciate that, 10. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you also. Let's get it. Guys, welcome everybody to the DIXON WAY stream. Right now, we got extras going on. Taylor Rashi is coming up to pitch. Got an ERA of 4.41 last season. Money Mike is on second base, so that's a good base runner. That's a good base runner. Ozzie Albies up the bat. Let's go, Ozzie. He's 1 for 4. Let's make that 2 for 5, please. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Yeah, Mike starting off on second base is awesome. That's right. Go Braves. Appreciate that, Mito. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball in the dirt. Good eye by Ozzie. All right, 2 sacrifice flies will get us. 2 sacrifice flies in right field will get us a run. I would prefer a single because Money Mike will score. Money Mike will score on a single. Just got to be aware of the pickoff move. As this dude is a right-hander. Here's the one in the pitch. Ozzie hits it right up the middle. Advances the runner. Great pitch of hitting. That is a productive out. Love to see it. Let's go. Yep, happy Easter, everyone out there. As the Braves are in extra innings. We got DeBond coming up. He's 1 for 4. Got a double in the 5th inning. Scored a run. Let's make that 2 for 5, please. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Watch that slider run right up in there. Here's the one in the pitch. And DeBond, oh man, what a defensive play. Toes in the grass. And unlike the Braves, toes in the grass worked for them. If we could have got a little blooper like they did, wasn't even a boot. Hey man, what a great defensive play by the shortstop. What a great defensive play by the shortstop. All right, we got a run on third base with Austin Riley up the bat. He got to break out. He do. He's definitely due. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a ball outside. 2 outs. Run at third base. I don't know why they don't have it up on the graphic, but yeah. Here's the one in the pitch. And he fouled that off. 1-1 is the count. Come on, Austin Riley. Come on, Olson. Come on, Stone Cold. You got this. Stone Cold, Austin Riley. Now they got heels on the grass. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. Missed it. 2-1 to count. Good eye by Austin Riley, who is definitely in the slump himself. Him and Ronald. Austin Riley is 0 for 1, though, with 2 walks today. So that's good. At least he's inducing walks. Here's the one in the pitch. Austin Riley popped it up. All right, so Diamondbacks coming up with the top half of their lineup. Braves failed to scratch 1 run. All right. Yeah. Even though the Braves are #1 on offense in Major League Baseball, that really was because of an aberrational game, in my opinion, from that 17-run game. If we score like the 4 or 5 we've been scoring, I don't think we're the #1 scoring offense. That would be the Dodgers. So, yeah. So that's why I don't like them flashing that stat up, talking about, oh, we're the #1 offense in the league. No, we got to wait and see on that. We got guys that's in slump, like major guys that's in slump right now. So I really think that 17, run game kind of inflated our numbers across the board. It's good. It's cute to say, but you feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying. It ain't hating. It just is what it is. But that doesn't take away from the accomplishment of the 17. That was amazing. Now we need to get these runs when it's close. You know what I'm saying? We need to get these runs across. We need to be able to do that also. And I feel like we'll work it out. We just got a couple of guys in slumps right now. That's all. Jonathan Bowen, how you doing, man? Happy Easter to you. Appreciate you coming through that time for you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Gator Fanatic says way too early in the season for those type of stats. Facts. Definitely. Payamas is coming up. He got a 6.75 ERA this season. Right-handers are hitting 500 against him. Left-handers, nothing. Here comes the left-hander. So maybe he's going to pitch the Marte. Yeah, Barossa is on second base. Base hit ends the game. So, yeah. Come on, Braves. Let's shut them out. Here's a winding pitch and line drive. That's the game. And we split. That's the game. All right. Braves lose. Womp womp. First pitch. Just threw a golf ball up there. You gonna put in a guy that got a 6-point-something ERA early in the season? Okay, Walt Weiss. All righty then. Well, it is what it is. Congratulations to the Diamondbacks who earned the split. After the first game of the series, did look like we were gonna blow doors on these guys. Now we end up with a split. So the Braves are 6-4 on the season. The Diamondbacks pulled to 5-5. Very disappointing loss. But hey, you can't win them all. It's a long season. No reason to get all hot and bothered over this. I will say that Gibby, the stranded runners, we don't want that to be a problem like it was last year. Stranding runners on base was a major problem last year, and we have to overcome that, or it's going to be more of the same. So I'm not losing faith on the season. Just disappointing loss by the Braves, to be honest. All right. After coming back several times, came back in the 7th inning, came back in the 9th inning, but just couldn't pull it off in the 10th inning. It be like that sometimes. Baseball is a fickle thing, you know. What happened to Eli White? Probably subbed him out. I don't know. He played. He didn't get no hit today. Yeah, the Angels' defense is definitely flashing. All right, guys, we're up out of here, man. Thank all you guys for coming through. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, the Braves lost today, but it was a great game either way. Braves earned the split, won the first 2 games, lost the 2 games. Now it's off to the Angels. Again, we'll let you guys know if we're gonna be doing the stream for the Knicks. We have go out of town early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know when we're gonna be back in state. So we got to go out of state and then come back. So we may or may not be able to do that game, but most likely we'll be able to do the Braves game. But we'll see, depending on how tired I am driving back. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. All right. So thank you guys for coming in. We see you guys at the next stream. Peace up, A-Town down. Braves lose in extra innings, 6-5. The slump kind of continues for Austin Riley. Ronald Acuna Jr. does get a base hit today. So yeah. So at least he got off the snide a little bit. Gotta rack up some games in a row, but I'm not worried about both of those guys. It's early in the season. Things like that gonna happen. And they're gonna even out to almost like, 280, 300 on the season. So yeah, I'm not stressing, at all. Good thing we found a gem in Dubon, you know what I'm saying? Who's 1 for 5 for today. But yeah, good thing we found a gem in him, batting over 300. So yeah, batting over 350 actually. So yeah. All right, guys, we're up out of here, man. Peace. Yep.